got back on the horse. Had a lot of great moments in your career. Longtime touring professional joining us for the call. Jack Freestone, Yago Dora. Rabbit, how are you feeling about this one?
Oh, yeah, super pumped. This is going to be a classic heat. I'm just wondering where Yago is going to sit, because the other day he was on the wide bank, just going nuts on the shore break.
Yago was down that left, and you're like, well, I've surfed that left my whole life, but he's got another read on it. We'll get back to that in a moment, because spitting out of the reverse and running through this inside, Jack Freestone able to pull it down. Oh gosh, one of the best small wave guys in the world.
As we see the replay comes around this section, straight into a bit of a hop air reverse, but still completion there, and then comes into the shore break, and why not do it again?
Not bad start just to get that one quickly. Rabbit, what's your takeaway from this opener?
Yeah, it's a good opener. I mean, it looks like Jack's got this whole rock break area to himself. And, you know, he didn't get any big carving turns in, but he just sort of made the most of it. I like this little finish, though.
I like those ones on the finish. The other one was a bit manufactured, and I think the score will reflect that. But both these guys, Yago, really good above the lip as well. You sit him there, he can choose what he wants. And you know, we've seen him surf there all week, as we see Yago on the middle of the... Oh, he had something tangled in his leash there as he took off, but that wave wasn't going to eventuate into anything.
Wasn't having the opportunity at Courtney Conlog the other day, and it ended up costing her the heat. Quick snap there for Yago Dora, and was able to fit in that completion before he landed on the sand. Now 22.5 on the clock. Former CT touring professional Dimity Stoyle.
Hey guys.
Hi, how are the conditions looking right now?
Oh, we were right in the zone. We had Jack Freestone on one side, Yago was on the other side, with waves coming in hot.
Tommy Whitaker doing a lot of great coaching, longtime CT standout from here in Australia. A little backside whip to finish for Yago Dora, who started playing a little bit with positioning, now sitting with Jack. 2.5 and a 1.0, so trying to build a bit, needing a 4.31 to take the lead off Freestone. Rabbit in the lead early, and then this was what Yago Dora did. Luke, I'll get your opinion on this wave.
Yeah, I'm glad he went over there, because he's got a fantastic backhand. So a little turn off the top there, and really tight and really precise turn there to finish it off. It's a slow-mo of it. Look at that timing in the perfect spot. Shows a little bit of fin. Maybe pulled it a little bit tight, or he might have been expecting a little bit more tail to go above the lip and it to loosen up then. But still got it done. It looks really good on these new boards, and now being in Australia, having a bit of a time, I think he'll be able to go up and see Jason there at Kira and work some more on his boards, as we see Jack having a look on this little one on the inside.
Just small section, 20 years. Well, I remember that time when things slowed down. And for Jack Freestone, you know, he's spending all the time on an amazing location on Kauai, but, you know, missing his friends and family, and just literally the idea of you can't go home yet.
We've had a fair few WSL World Juniors there as well.
Yeah.
So much great history as we look at Yago Dora getting down the line clean, glassy, rippable right. Dora rips one through the whitewater off the bottom. Great connection there on the backhand. Carving through again and just sealing the deal on that end snap. He loves it.
Is Jack following him up? Because I thought Jack opened the door a little bit there by taking that sort of pretty weak way, but this is a better one for Jack Freestone.
Freestone finds the lip again. There's the fade back into the pocket. Hard off the bottom. There's a nice vertical again. So did well to stay on his feet. Similar type of celebration.
He wants them, and here we go. Here's Jack. Bang! Nice snap in the pocket. Up for one more. And the rocks break, you got to stay really close to the pocket, and it'll reward you. If you race out into nowhere land, you can really like lose half of the wave.
Well, that was a great exchange. Jack definitely looking very crisp.
And I love the changes up in variety. I always think forehand, this size of surf, it's tough to switch gears so much with maneuvers, and Jack did that so incredibly well. And showing that he's loose, happy, showing up and blowing up. The two-time world junior champ from the Gold Coast of Australia had so much hype and expectation on him to qualify immediately.
Worked in Jack's favor of doing that, spending the whole winter there, and I think it's improved his surfing, as we see Yago. Nice climb over that bit.
And then a crazy fin throw reverse. He's ready to get this crowd behind him. You don't see him showing off this kind of emotion too often in the jersey, and I'm loving every bit of it. And that thing was technical, upside down, inverted. You're looking at the back of his board, framed it towards the beach. Really explosive, needs a 5.17 for the lead. I'm seeing that happen, Rap.
This is a huge turnaround.
Walk us through this one, Louis.
Yeah, just a bit crumbly out the back, but just managed to get some really good speed to set this up and just got really inverted and some super good pop, and really vocal here on how he felt about it. But this was incredible. The pop out of that was beautiful and landed, stopped it perfectly. And yeah, you're right, Joe. He's just getting himself amped up, and we saw that with him going straight back out and doing another good maneuver as well. But how's the pop? That wasn't even like a hollow section, and he's just managed to pop his fins out, get really inverted, and bring it around perfectly. One of the moves of the day.
He knew he nailed it.
Greased the landing, looks up, and just lets that adrenaline explode. And it had good meaning, because then the very next wave he rolls into under priority.
I think you got to be careful sometimes not to rub them the wrong way.
Numbers dropping in, and Yago Dora just heating up, pop, shove it, spins it around. Switch, he'll ride away. So now he's feeling it. Sometimes maybe those pump ups are for yourself, just to feel the adrenaline of the moment. Scores in from the air previous 7.17. His best friend is Pedro Barros, one of the best skateboarders in the world. So he's seen a lot of different types of tricks. Jack kicks out of the inside corner. We'll see if he can find a way to get back into the heat. I felt like turn for turn, it felt like Jack was favored. And would that be a scoring type of maneuver, or is it something that, you know, guys won't be trying if they're not getting the score for it these days?
Well, I think if you had seen Yago like come out of the lip 2 times really nicely, shove it, it's pretty hard to come out of that turn too cleanly and do another really good turn when you switch foot, unless it's low.
It's so true. It could be awkward in that stance, but Yago has it down. Dora turning things around on Jack Freestone. The Brazilians here on Meriwether Beach are letting him hear it. He's able to move on into the round of 16, and Jack Freestone will leave the Rip Curl Newcastle Cup presented by Corona in the round of 32.